Hi and welcome. We're going to go over some sun salutations today. So let's get onto the mat and find Tadasana mountain pose. Feet just slightly apart. You could rock forward and back a little, trying to distribute weight evenly across the feet. Take shoulders up and around. Arms by the sides, chin slightly tucked, so neck is long. Cleansing breath to begin. Deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And let's begin. Bring the arms up overhead as you inhale. Breathe out, fold. Half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Plant the weight into the feet, rise up, arms up, inhale, look up. Again, half sun salutation, forward fold. Half lift, hands on shins, shoulder blades draw together, look forward. Breathe out, fold. Press into feet, bend knees, rise up as you inhale, arms up, look up. Last, half sun salutation, forward fold. Half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Root down, bend knees, rise up, arms up, inhale, look up. And hands by the sides, mountain pose. Again, we'll make sure the weight is evenly distributed across the feet. Take the shoulders up and around. Chin tucked, crown of head up towards the sky. Cleansing breath together, full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Now we'll take a full sun salutation, version A. So arms up overhead, inhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Half lift, hands on shins, look forward. Forward fold, plant the palms, step back into plank. Your plank can be like the top of a push-up, as I'm in now, or you can always come onto the knees to modify this. Let's shift forward on the toes, lower down to the stomach. Untuck the toes, elbows by the sides, press the feet, tops of feet into the mat. Baby cobra, lift up, elbows by sides. Press forehead into the ground, tuck the toes and find downward dog. On no breath, look forward, come to the top of the mat. As you breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold, root down, rise up. Arms up, inhale, look up. We'll take 2, second 1, forward fold out of 3, half lift, exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back into plank. Your version, shift forward, come to the ground with control. A little higher cobra, elbows by sides, lift the heart, downward facing dog. On no breath, look forward, come to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale, exhale, fold, root down, rise up, arms up, inhale, look up. Last time, forward fold, sun sal A, half lift, exhale, fold, step back into plank, shift forward, lower to the ground with control, up for cobra. And as you breathe out, down dog. On no breath, look forward. Come to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up. Arms up, inhale, look up. Maybe standing back, bend hips forward, arms back. And arms by the side. Shoulders up. And down. Cleansing breath. In through nose and out through mouth. Mountain pose. Steady the breath, trying to breathe Steadily in and out through the nose, lips closed, teeth unclenched. Ideally, as you go through the sun salutations, all the versions, you want to be taking a breath in or out per asana, per pose. Now let's come into Sun Sal B. So we'll start with chair pose. So big toes touch, heels slightly apart, sink down as if there's a chair behind you, arms up, draw shoulder blades together, slightly tuck tailbone, go a little deeper. As you fold, breathe out. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Plant the palms, step into plank. Take your vinyasa flow, just coming down to the ground and up for cobra. And back into down dog. Let's take right leg up. Take some circles with the ankle. Then drop the foot a little, square the hips so right foot faces the ground, right toes. Look forward, warrior one. Right foot inside of right hand, back foot at a 45-degree angle. You could start with hands on waist. Subtly draw right hip back, left hip forward. Arms up, relax shoulders. Good. As you breathe out, palm the mat, step into plank, shift forward, vinyasa flow. One breath in and out or out per asana. Other side, left leg up, circles with the ankle. And drop the foot a little, square the hips, toes face down, look forward, Vira one. Back foot 45-degree angle, feet slightly apart. You could start by hands on waist, left hip subtly back, right hip subtly forward. Arms up, relax shoulders. As you breathe out again, palm mat, step left foot back, plank pose, vinyasa flow. Three rounds of breath, downward facing dog. And come to the front of the mat. As you breathe in, lift halfway. Your fingers may come to the mat now. Instead of hands to shins, forward fold. Utkatasana chair, big toes touch, heels a little bit out or else just feet slightly apart. Sink down, rise up in the arms. Tuck the tailbone, shoulder blades draw together. From chair up, arms down, mountain pose. 3 breaths. You can close your eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose. With eyes still closed, one hand on heart, one hand on belly. Pause to notice how you feel after some movement. Then you can open the eyes and we'll take 2 more rounds of Sun Sal B since we're doing each version of Sun Salutation in a cycle of 3. So bend the knees, sink the hips, chair, arms up. Let's take the hands together now. We'll add a twist over to the right. Left hand, left elbow on right, outside of right thigh. Top hand presses into the bottom. Look over the right arm and twist. Let's breathe out, forward fold, breathe in, half lift, exhale, fold. Now you can step into plank and take the version we've been doing of vinyasa flow. You could also bend the knees a lot and jump back with bent elbows, chaturanga. From here you would come into up dog, so tops of feet on mat, arms straight, and downward facing dog. Right leg up, bend the knee. We'll take some circles with the hip now. Straighten the right leg, square the hips, toes face down. Look forward, Vira one. From here, humble warrior. Interlace hands behind you. Draw knuckles down, chest up. Fold forward like this, chest on thigh. or shoulder inside of right knee. Relax the neck. Try to keep the hips square again. Right hip back, left hip forward just slightly. Neck relax. One more breath. Press into feet. Rise up. Warrior one. Inhale as you breathe out. Hands down. Plank pose. Vinyasa flow. From down dog, left leg up, bend the knee. Take some circles with the hip. And straighten left leg. Square the hips, toes face down. Look forward, Vira one. Humble warrior. Interlace hands with opposite thumb on top. Draw knuckles down, chest up, and fold. Chest on thigh or shoulder inside of knee. Press into feet. Rise up, arms up. Palm the mat, step back into plank. Take your vinyasa flow in the way that works for you. Down to the ground and up for cobra or chaturanga to up dog. Down dog, 3 breaths. And look forward. Come to the top of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Bend knees, sink hips. Rise up, chair, shoulder blades draw together. And press up. Tadasana. Shoulders up and back. Eyes closed. 3 breaths in and out through the nose. You can open the eyes and we'll take one more Sun Sao B. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Find chair. Hands to heart center. Twist over to the right. Let's take left hand down, right arm up. And forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold. Now you can take your vinyasa flow. Down dog, right leg up, bend the knee, roll hip open, stay like this in scorpion tail, knee up, foot down, or find a wild thing. Right foot on outside of the mat, left toe spin to the top, lift the hips, right arm towards the front of the mat. We'll all meet in 3-legged dog. Right foot up, toes down, look forward, right foot inside of right hand. Warrior one. Intense leg stretch this time. Right leg straightens. Take torso forward. Get as long as you can when your arms are parallel to the mat. Take the hands down. Relax the neck. If you have any props, you can always place the blocks under your hands. Breathe up and down right leg. Press into feet, rise up, warrior one. Palm the mat, step back into plank, vinyasa flow. From here, left leg up, bend the knee, roll hips open. Stay like this, left hip rolling open in scorpion tail. Or find a wild thing, left foot on outside of mat. Press the mat into the mat with the right hand, lift the hips, left arm forward. We'll meet in 3-legged dog. Toes face down, look forward, Vira one. Intense leg stretch. Straighten front leg, hips back, arms forward when you're parallel to ground. Hands by the left foot, maybe on blocks to bring floor higher. Breathe up and down left leg. Rebend into left knee, press into feet. Rise up, warrior one. Palm the mat, step back into plank, vinyasa flow. Down dog, 3 rounds of breath. You want to be like an upside down letter V. Look forward, come to the top of the mat. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, rise up for chair. Hands to heart center. Let's take the prayer twist that we might have missed earlier. Top hand presses into the bottom. Look over left shoulder. You can stay like this, or you can try to open up the arms, right fingertips on the mat, left arm up. And when you're ready, press into feet, rise up, Tadasana, 3 breaths. And we can turn towards each other, hands at prayer, thumbs to forehead, namaste. Meaning the light in me honors the light in you. So thanks for practicing with me today and going through the sun salutations, half sun salutations, full sun sal A, and full sun sal B with a few variations. Hope to see you next time. Bye.